Miami All Access, brought to you by the Miami University Bookstore, is bursting at the seams. The new Miami All Access is coming. Come back to MURedHawks.com on Monday for all the details.
Welcome to Miami All Access. We're at Ford Field in Detroit for the Mid-American Conference Football Media Day. I'm Tim Bray, and with me is Austin Brown, and one of the mainstays on the defensive line of the Miami RedHawks. And well, you certainly remember being here last year and making that final tackle to end the Northern Illinois drive. When you look back, that was one of the big things that not only propelled you into the bowl game and winning a championship in the Mid-American Conference, but certainly your own self making a big play.
Well, our whole defense played really well that game, and we just fortunate to come out on top. That 4th and 20 play was amazing. So, I mean, it was a blessing. It was a blessing.
How much did the defense just rise to the occasion late in the year, and of course during the championship game and also the bowl game?
I think after Zach went down, and then we had a couple injuries. Kennedy went down for a little bit. I think a lot of guys put it on their shoulders to step up to the plate. So, I guess that's where it comes from. Just trying to grow as a defense, and then that carries over to the offense, and our running game was there too at the end of the year, so it was good.
Was there a place in a spot during the season? Everybody points to Central Michigan, offensively, but what about defensively? Was there a place during the year that you guys seemed to want to gel?
Florida. I think Florida opened up a bunch of eyes for our defense. I mean, we were young, but at the same time we had a year of experience under our belt. A couple of us returning sophomores this past year. So I think Florida, and we stumbled versus Missouri and Cincinnati, but I feel like versus Florida we really gelled and really knew what we were getting into for the rest of the year.
Talk about the Mid-American Conference, because this league seems to have such wide open offenses for a defense. How important is it to get after the quarterback in this league?
I think rallying the quarterback in the first quarter until the end of the game, I mean, that's big. Like, for instance, we came out here versus NIU, and Chandler Harness got a couple good throws off, but then eventually we started getting to him a little bit more and started rattling him towards the end of the game. So I think that helped us win the game overall.
Take that into this year now with the veterans that you do have defensively. New coach, but certainly same group. I
think our new coaches bring a lot of intensity, a lot more technique to the pass rushing game, or at least on the defensive line. But on the defense overall, Coach Rex is a really good coach. I mean, brings really good insight to like what we need to do to keep going forward as a defense.
How much did the experience that you had last year help now as you move towards the fall practices and into this year? Because it's got to be invaluable for you guys.
The guys know the level of expectation that we have, so we need to play above that level of expectation. So that's what set the bars from experience. So.
Because there's no question that the experience is there, and you have to work with that. But you're still pretty young as a unit.
Mm-hmm. We are, but at the same time, we had guys play on special teams, and guys were in the heat of the battle. I mean, we were in a lot of close games, and for us to rise above those 7-point, 5-point, 3-point ball games, that brings a lot of experience and a lot of drive at the end of a game.
Being from Virginia and you come to Ohio and you play in the Mid-American Conference and people think, boy, this is an underrated league in a lot of ways. Did you feel that way once you finally got into the heat of battle?
No, I didn't think it was. Well, we are underrated as a conference. I agree with that, but I think overall, like, we play good football, like, and everybody. I mean, we have guys. Temple had guys going to the league. We all have guys going to the league, so we're doing good.
Is there pressure to be the favorite for this league, or did you guys feel like, okay, we ought to be at the top of the league?
There's not pressure, but I would think the expectation, like we have, like it's on us that we have to do it. So we're going to bring it upon ourselves to do it.
Have a great year.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Bray.
All right, Austin Brown here with us at the Football Media Day at the Mid-American Conference here in Detroit at Ford Field, of course, the site of the Mid-American Conference Championship game. I'm Tim Bray, and remember, on Miami All Access, it's busting at the seams. Log on to MURedHawks.com on Monday for all the details.